Texans Nation! Welcome to another episode of Texanscast, the only podcast you know about your Texans. But even not a Texan, you have come to the right place. And I'm your host, Inman. My phone was in the way. Slimer. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's episode, the official 2025 NFL schedule. Just when we start the stream, it's out. It's live now. So far, we know week one's schedule. That means I got my schedule for the Texans season. Yeah. If you guys want to chat with me throughout the whole stream, go ahead. We'll be going live till 7 p.m. Also, check out the Inman merch channel. I think the Discord's up right now. I think I'm not 100% sure. I've been having technical issues during this preparation of the schedule. And yes, so you know what? Let's get things underway. Oh, I got the schedule right here, ladies and gentlemen. Our first game for week one kicks off on Thursday night. Like I said, some of the games got leaked. We don't know who they're playing. But let's go ahead and reveal the schedule. It's out right now. I'm super excited about today's games. We talked about this on Texanscast, the podcast itself. Let me go get Jim. So we can cover this. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest for this episode of Texanscast, when he gets in here, he's been a longtime friend. If you guys follow Jim, then you probably know who I'm talking about. And some of these games has just been announced. All right. For example, we got a couple of games been announced. For example, week 10, the Green Bay Packers are going up against the Super Bowl champs. Another one's been announced. The non-Super Bowl champs. The Kansas City Chiefs. That's good for us. Also, we got the oh wait, it's on. Ha! Guys, the Bears will always stink because there's a reason we're not going up against the Bears. That's good for us. Because on the Black Friday, the Philadelphia Eagles are going up against the Chicago Bears. Then on December 20th, so far, well, as a surprise for me, let's go up again. Let's talk about our international games. Oh, this is actually what I want to talk about. Once we're waiting for Jim. He won't know about this, but let me tell you this. There will be a Brazil game. One game. 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. This will be happening. Never happened in the history of the NFL. First game ever on YouTube. Which is the Sorry about that, Texan Nation. Let's get back on track with the games. Continuing with, let's get into our Texan games that we'll be talking about. Let's pull up the official first game of the season. We got our first game of the season. Week 1. Oh! Week 1, we're going. It's a homecoming, baby. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many music stand for Texans, but let me play the music. Oh my gosh! We are homecoming, baby! Oh, 3 p.m. Central. Houston Texans. Rams. So fun stadium. Oh my god! Good way to kick off the season. In fact, I'm gonna put CJ Stroud in my board. And we got the rest of the schedule for the. Oh no. No, 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 no! I know we're going up against the Titans twice. And we're going up. Well, at least we're going to be playing. This is not a bad schedule, I gotta admit. Where's Jim? We need to cover this and analyzing this. You know what? We need a man to cover this. Let's break it down, Houston. We'll be playing. There's a lot of stuff we need to call. It's a holiday game. We got some holiday games. We got some at-home games. We got some visiting games. We're going to SoFi twice. All right, so. But still, it's gonna be a great season. Oh man, Texan Nation. I forgot to add a hashtag for the Texans. Also, make sure you check out our. What's going on out there? Hold on, I'll be right back, Texan Nation. I'm waiting. Hey, please stop. Texan Nation, I'm so sorry about that. Let's get back on track on this whole season. Hi. Focus. Focus and man. Time to analyze this season for the Texans. We have some incredible season. As we have a couple of preseasons starting off with the Vikings on August 9th. Then we have the Panthers, and then close out summer training with the Browns. Then the season begins with the LA Rams. Then we're coming back home on ABC, taking on which I'm officially announcing the channels that we're gonna be on. We'll be on CBS for the Chargers for the Rams. Then we're gonna be on Alright guys, let's get this analyze underway. Like I said, we are gonna be on ABC for 3 days. We'll be live on NBC for 3 games, on the NFL Network and NBC for 3 games. Then we're gonna be on CBS, ABC, CBS, ABC, ABC, CBS. We got a bye week on week 6. Then on ESPN Plus, we're going up against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is my first game on ESPN Plus to see and Disney Plus and Hulu to see them play. Next up, we got then we got the Texans going to play at Indianapolis on November 30th. And then we're going to be returning. Then we're going to Kansas City on ABC. Then for the ones we're going on Fox. Oh, did I forget some? Oh yeah, we're going to be on Fox against the Titans too. We're playing on. Oh, hold on a sec. We'll be on Prime. I'm gonna figure this out. Based in Buffalo. And then we're going to be playing against the Raiders on CBS. And then we're gonna. What I found is 2 games. The Colts and the Chargers are still announcing. We don't know when they're playing. Which is why I want to bring in a guest. Let me tell them. Let me bring in my guest right now. He's available right now. Let's go. If we were supposed to have Jim on, it's good to have a backup with me. Also, shout out to the Texans fans who are here today. You guys are the reason why we're here. Even if I'm at work or maybe or if I'm here on YouTube, or maybe I'm here in person like at a Astro game. All right. Let me check if he's available. I don't know if he's on right now. I'll guess. Because they just announced everything for this season's draft. No, for this season's schedule. For the Texans. Because and also it's official Slimer Squad and Grosty Packers 1-on-1 in a battle of predictions for the season. And I might keep picking Texans if don't tell Tom this. Also, I might drop the Texanscast Discord right now. If you guys want, go hang out at the Texanscast Discord server, which I'm a special link for all Texans fans to join. You get to chat everything Texans. Let me do boom. Now, for this Discord server, let me drop it in the chat. Yeah, I dropped the link. So if anybody wants to join, we will talk about it in the Discord. Right. Yep. Yep, it's time for the WhatsApp for the Houston Texans. Alright, so I'm about to talk with bring in my guest. I'll see if he's available right now. Yeah. Slimer Squad, go. AKA Texan Nation, don't forget. If you ain't anybody subscribed yet, do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yes. Alright, let's get this back on track. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna check if Steve is available, guys. And as well as check out. And remember, for the first time ever, the NFL Alright, I'm checking if Ultimate Fan's available, guys. Because we need a guest on. Let me refresh my Facebook. So far, the winning for the 49ers is about 100 and probably 450 prediction to win. Saying, but the Panther has about a 457, guys. There's probably a prediction that the Panthers might go to Super Bowl 60. We don't know about the Texans. So for week 1, for week 1, 5, we see the Patriots have a good season as they're going up against. Now let's analyze this whole schedule, guys. As we're waiting for Ultimate. The Saints, they're going up against Arizona. Go. All right, we already know the Seahawks are going up against us. Sorry, I'm gonna look at Saints really fast. For the Saints, they're going up against Arizona, San Francisco, Seattle, Buffalo, the Giants, New England, Chicago, Tampa Bay. Wait, is that? I know. I'm gonna skip week 9, 10, but I know they have a bye week. The Falcons, the Dolphins. Once again, they're going up. Oh, the Cardinals are going up against the Cardinals twice. The Jets, Tennessee Titans, and then ATL. Moving on to our next game. Houston, baby! Remember, we talked about this earlier, guys. As I'm waiting for Ultimate Fan to contact me back. Wait, I thought I texted him. Dang it, my Facebook on my computer. I might have to refresh it. Right. Oh man. Thank you for telling me that, Toro. Thank you for telling me. I don't know what's going on with my Facebook on my computer, so I might have to log out. Yeah, I know I'm analyzing with someone in a little bit. So let's go on to the NFL website. Let's go on to my usual schedule and break out everything all down. And that might be easy for a Slimer Squad, Texan Nation. Then we'll bring in a guest. Okay. With Ultimate Fan. Uh, oh, let's go into my info. Let me just do the schedule release. All right, let's do. Let's do boom. All right, let's see here. All right, let's get this full schedule out. Let's pull this. Oh, I have it. Here it is. The 2025 NFL schedule. Let's start off with the AFC zone. I'll change it out each half. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna change it out each schedule. So we're kicking off with the Indianapolis Colts. And then we're gonna head to week 2 with Dallas. Then we're gonna head over to the Colts. No, the Commanders. Sorry, my bad. Like I'm saying, we're going to preseason. We're gonna start with the Colts, the Dallas Cowboys, then the Washington Commanders. For the regular season, we got the Buffalo Bills, the Cleveland Browns, the Detroit Lions, the Kansas City Chiefs, H-Town, which will bring up Gibson. Well, we have our guests coming in on Saturday. We're gonna break more everything. We're still maybe gonna break down everything, the whole thing, the whole team for the night. All right. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Rams, the Chicago Bears, I'm gonna tell you all the channels and radio stations for all this whole team, which we are having a guest coming on. Before we continue, I'll put in a banner to tell you who my guest is. Before we continue on, I have a guest coming on. For those who listen to our podcast, we have a guest coming on. I will reveal it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Ultimate Fan coming on. I'm super excited about him. I will try to get him on as possible. Don't forget, tune in to our show Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central here in Houston. The only podcast for Houston, the Texanscast. Let's get back to this whole thing. Let's see here. We did Houston. Oh, yeah. I will tell you the channels. They'll be live on NBC for week 1. The Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. Then we're heading straight to Cleveland on CBS on 1 p.m. Eastern. Then Detroit Lions on ESPN ABC for Monday Night Football. The first Monday Night Football that Detroit's going to be playing. Then we're going to have the Kansas City Chiefs face them. And spoiler, the Baltimore Ravens will lose this game. Then we're coming to their stadium at 1 p.m. Central, at 12 p.m. Central on CBS. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this game will be also on CBS. Then Fox will be at 1 p.m. at 12 p.m. Central. It's gonna be the Los Angeles Rams versus the Rams. And then week 7, they have a bye week. I found out. I got my bye week coming up. That's good for me. So let's continue on. We got the Chicago Bears versus the Rams. No, the Bengal. No, can't speak today. Versus the Chicago Bears. Then we got the Miami Dolphins facing the Baltimore Ravens on Prime. Almost Halloween. Wow. The Minnesota Vikings face before I continue with the Bears. Spoiler again, they're gonna lose with the Cleveland Browns. I'm gonna say they'll be on CBS, and then with the New York Jets, they'll be playing at home on these stations, CBS and on 98 Rock. Peacock and CBS, they'll be live at 8 p.m. Central, at 7:20 Central, facing the Bengals. Steelers are going to be facing the... Hold on a sec. Hold on. Are they facing the Steelers again? The Bengals again? What? Are you kidding me? You know what? I'll post this on my Texans Nation Facebook group. Let me post this out as I'm talking about it for you guys. Sorry about this, Texas Nation. It won't take a sec. Oh, here he is. All right. Okay. Like I'm saying, let's do this. I see that the Bengals are facing the at home facing the Ravens. Next up, we got at home on both CBS. All 3 games are on CBS. Facing, which is the Bengals, Bengals, and the Steelers. Last but not least, we got 2 games that are not clear to talk about yet. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers again. which we know they'll be on radio here in this radio station. We got more detail of that later on. So let's close this out, and I will swap to our next game, which we already covered the Bengals game. We're not clear enough of this game yet. Although I do represent for my Texans. And yes, if you guys have any questions for me, put it in the chat as we're about to cover our next game for the 2025 season, which this first game we'll be covering is the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll be visiting Cincinnati. The Bengals. It's gonna be at home. Our Super Bowl champ will be dropping. Basically, what I found out is they're gonna drop a banner for the Super Bowl. Not this banner behind me. This is my flag. My flag. Because I was supposed to put the sign up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I was going to put this sign up right here. Boom, fall down, baby. Maybe when I move step into the pancake in the future. Well, let's get this game underway. Kicking off with the Cincinnati Bengals, going to be at Philadelphia. And also, I will talk about this really fast. It's going to be on the Bengals' personal network, TV network. We don't know the network yet. I don't know the network, but it'll be at Lincoln Financial Field. That's all we know. ESPN will be having a Monday night game against the Commanders with the Bengals. The Colts they're going up against, as well as the Browns. They're going up against them on their personal network. Fox, however, they're having the Bengals play against the Browns on TV. Wait, they're not gonna have the banner on preseason. That's preseason. All right, for the Browns, they'll be on Fox. There'll be 2 CBS games. They're gonna have the Jaguars, and the Steelers. No, the Browns and the Vikings. The Jaguars and the Vikings. For NBC, they're gonna have the Broncos. For Fox again, they're gonna have the Detroit Lions. They're gonna have the historical for Did I say Lions already? For CBS, they're gonna have the Green Bay Packers. For Prime Video, they're gonna have the Pittsburgh stinking Steelers. And I'm about to say a joke about this. If there's any Jets fans in the chat, I'll apologize. I'm gonna apologize. Because, reminder. Before we continue on, I see someone in the chat. And here, reminder. This Saturday, this episode. Reminder, we're having a guest coming on to Texanscast on this next episode. The Ultimate Fans, stick around. like I'm saying, let's resume. Steelers. We did for the I'm about to mention about the Jets. Okay, for this, is there any Jets fans in the chat today? In the YouTube chat? Let me know. I don't want to say any jokes about the Jets. But I might skip that joke anyway because alright. I don't think there's any Jets fans because since Aaron Rodgers is going to a new team, is going to the Giants. Let me confirm. Oh wait, Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers. Ha ha! Sorry, Jets. You're gonna lose against the Steelers. Against the Bengals. Guys, also, speaking of Steelers, Aaron Rodgers from Steelers will be there. And we got the Bears playing again, which we're gonna skip the Ravens. We already did the Ravens already twice. But we're gonna say we're gonna go to CBS 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then another Sunday night football game. Fox for the Buffalo Bills. CBS again for the Bills. NBC for the Dolphins. But the two games for the Browns and the Cardinals are still to be announced. For our next game for this season, I might not cover the whole games. I'm gonna break down a bit of this game because I'm sending you guys over to Tom Grossi. I'm gonna ask Tom if he wants to break down with me a bit more. If he's still on. Because I don't know if Tom's still on. But guys, if you want to chat with Tom, it's fine by me. Alright, so let's get into our next NFL game. Then we're gonna get to our NFL Monday, Sunday, and games. Let's go to our next NFL game, which we just did the Houston one. We'll do the let's go to the. I think all the team has the same teams, but we don't know what date they're gonna be on. Alright, here we go. Alright, starting out with the Bengals we already talked about. The Ravens, the Packers. These are the teams who are facing at preseason. Kicking off with the Bengals. Uh-oh. Alright, then we got the Ravens on CBS. Then we got the Packers Packers and the Lions. Oh wait, this is the regular season. Wow, I got the regular season, not preseason. But I believe the some NFL teams are doing preseason games. They're not doing all the teams. Some of the teams are doing non preseason games. They're just gonna, hey, we're gonna get ready for the games. They're gonna prepare for that. All right, so here we go. On Fox, we got the Bengals. We got the Ravens on CBS. The Packers on Fox. We got the all the teams. Some of these teams are gonna be on. Wait. Hang on. Tom got to my team. Tom might join us. Hold on. He got to my team. Alright, guys. Hold on. Let me break. I know you guys. I'll post it in the chat really fast. Alright, let's actually check out the Texans. Alright. Alright, let's check out the Colts anyway. They got the Ravens. To be honest, they got the chart. They got the Ravens. They got the Packers. They got the Bengals. They got the Dolphins. They got the Broncos, Titans, LA, the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Chargers, the Titans, Steelers, Falcons. Ooh, a bye week. The Chiefs, Texans, baby. The Jaguars, the Seahawks, the 49ers, Jaguars. Hey, actually, you know what, guys? This is actually not a bad game so far. I got a minute for the Colts. By the way, guys, have you seen the schedule yet for the Texans? I'm gonna resume with the Steelers. I think that everything else is the same for the Steelers. So let's see if I'm right. They're starting off with the Jaguars, Tampa Bay, the Panthers, Jets, Falcons, Patriots, Vikings, a bye week, Browns, the Bengals, Packers, Colts, the Chargers, the Bengals, the Bears, the Bills, Baltimore, Dolphins, Lions, Browns, and actually, guys, I think they have a really good season. Know to expect. Oh yeah, I got email Tom the link so he can join, so we can talk about it. We did talk about Houston's. Let's check out Jaguars. Some of them are Houston stuff. Let's see here. The Panthers, Bengals, Houston kicking off in Houston, the 49ers, can't like the Panthers, Seahawks, Rams, bye week, Raiders, Houston again, Chargers, Cardinal. And also someone joined my fantasy league. I'm gonna take him out after this one really fast. The Titans, Colts, Jets, Broncos, Colts, Titans. Noah, with this team, I think they have a chance to go to a Super Bowl. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of a good one. Not bad. Just hold on a second. Let me get this person out of my fantasy league. Oh no, this is not my fantasy league. My bad. Let's resume. We haven't checked out the Titans. I know we got some Titans in chat, but let's check it out. Week 1. All right. Buccaneers, Falcons, Minnesota, Broncos, Rams, Colts, Houston, Cardinals, Raiders, Patriots, Colts, Chargers, Houston, Seahawks, Jaguars, Browns, 49ers, Chiefs, New Orleans, and Jaguars. You know what? It's okay. It's kind of good, but it's kind of a little twig. But it's a good team. So you know what? If you guys are tuning in, welcome. We're just looking at the whole season for this year NFL. We're breaking everything down. I'm looking at the whole season bracket. And yes, I finished school. Hooray for me. No, let's look at Dolphins schedule. All right, here we go. Commanders. Just one preseason game. That's not bad. Colts. New England. Buffalo. The Jets. Panthers. Chargers. Brown. Falcons. Ravens. Bills. Commanders. Bye week. New Orleans. Jets. Steelers. Bengals. Buccaneers. Okay, whoa. First of all, the Titans didn't get a bye week? Are you kidding me? Wow. Bills is next. Buffalo Bills are next. What we got for them? Give us something. Why? Kicking off with the regular season, we got the Ravens, Jets, Dolphins, Saints, Patriots, Falcons, a bye week, Panthers, Chiefs, Dolphins, Buccaneers, Houston, Steelers, Bengals, New England, Browns, Philadelphia, New England. For the preseason, we got New York, Chicago, and Tampa Bay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let me know in the chat if you like that. Okay, who's next? Oh, my bad. The Patriots are next. If you have any Patriots chat, say me in the chat because I'm about to read you guys' schedule. Commanders are going to be in New England, Minnesota, New York, Raiders, Miami, Steelers, Panthers, Bills, Saints, Titans. What else we got? Oh yeah, Browns, Falcons, Buccaneers, Jets, Bengals, Giants, Bills, Ravens, Jets, and then Dolphins. Actually, wait, do they have a bye week? I'm not 100% sure. Wait a second. Yeah, week 14 got bye week. Silly me. They got bye week. All right. Jets, you're next. What you got for us, Jets? Also, this is a neat website. I should visit MetLife someday. Packers, New York, Eagles, Steelers, Bills, Buccaneers, Dolphins, Cowboys, Broncos, Panthers, Bengals, Browns, Patriots, Ravens, Falcons, Dolphins, Jaguars, Saints, Patriots, and Buffalo. You know what? Do they have a bye week? Yes, week 9 they have a bye week. Really interesting that this team might go to Super Bowl. Now he's both New England and the Jets and the Texans never been to a Super Bowl. So I hope they go to a Super Bowl. Broncos are next. Let's see what they got. All right, let's see what they got for us. All right, here we go. San Francisco for preseason. San Francisco go the Cardinals and the Saints. Normal season, we got the regular season Titans, Colts, Chargers, Bengals, Eagles, Jets, Giants, Cowboys, Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs, and the one and only Chargers. Understand that this team, some of these teams are really good, but they are also good to try to get to Super Bowl 60. So one team might go. Chiefs are next, so let's go. Which are the worst team here at the NFL. Oh yeah, before we continue on, I It's time I gotta announce who we're having again. Quick reminder, I guess next week, this Saturday, I'll be taping. We have a guest coming up analyzing our game, which I took a break talking about the Texans game. The legendary Ultimate Fan will be coming on to talk about the game. So make sure you save your schedule. And I will be making a new intro for for the intro, I'll design it. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, and I will try to cover. And also, really fast, there will be another. We will try to cover an NFL game in the evening. That's the game plan. A Brazil game. Right. That's the game plan. Some of our games got leaked, but that won't stop us. But let's get back into this. I know we'll cover this. It's not preseason, so here we go. Week 1, we got the Cardinals, Chiefs, and the Bears. For our regular ones, we got the Chargers, Eagles, Giants, Baltimore, Jacksonville, the Lions, the Raiders, the Commanders, the Bills. A bye week that's good to catch us up in case we tie with the Chiefs, because the Broncos they're facing, the Colts, the Cowboys, us, the Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, and the Raiders. Well, get this out of the way. And I will hop off in just a little bit because I got some stuff to do in the morning. But I want to come on here do this bit of it. The rest of it is in the chat. If you want to talk, we're going to do some Q&A really fast. Then I'm going to hop off. So let me know if you have any questions down in the YouTube chat. I will happily answer some of your questions. And no, I don't take Bamo. So who have a question, put in the YouTube chat. Okay, everybody, I'm about to hop off. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Texanscast. Peace.